Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kessel Run Episode 9. It's my turn to follow all the amazing content that we've had today. We're going to be playing The Clone Wars for the GameCube. The action vehicle game, third-person vehicle game, kind of in the same genre as like Rogue Squadron. But takes place during the Clone Wars to handle all kinds of different vehicles, and there's even some on-foot sections which I find very funny. So yeah, let's just get to it, huh? Mission 1 here, we do Padawan, it's the easiest, and let's go. There's actually some pretty good cutscenes for its time, but you start the game off here in this tank, and probably half the game is done in this tank. Got lasers, got seeker missiles. Everything has a zoom function. Kind of snipe.
Stay on target. One down, 2 to go. Mace, there are some supplies
helps you hit targets
nearby.
from further
We
away,
can
which
use
is
them
nice.
to recharge our concussion missiles in outer hull.
This game has loosely defined terrain. You can boost your way up walls. As you'll see, we're about to take advantage of that.
Their missiles are lethal.
Try to do a skip here. Saves maybe 30 seconds. They want you to go through this canyon full of enemies, up all these platforms here, but you can just ride the wall.
Mace, we don't have much time. Take these platforms up to the
Get
second
right to the
cannon.
top.
I'll meet you there.
Kind of switch back your way up here. With all these turrets and tanks and stuff. It doesn't take a long time, but almost felt like.
Returning to formation.
Let's say the second orbital cannon is down.
Only
So you
one
have
more to
limited
go.
supply of
I've
missiles.
input
There are
the
pickups
coordinates for the
pretty much
third cannon.
everywhere.
Mace, I'm picking up multiple enemy units on my sensors. We need to take care of them before proceeding to the third cannon.
Worst enemies in this game, I feel like, are these Hellfire droids. They can do a massive amount of damage. And they get away from you pretty easily. Look at this one. Okay. That's the last one.
That's the
Not
last.
particularly fast,
Nice
but
shooting,
it's fine.
Master. We can proceed now. The last anti-orbital
Here's
cannon
our
is
first
housed-
on-foot section here. We got Mace Windu. As you can see, he's a wonderful running animation.
Mace, keep your distance from those droids. Their self-destruct mechanism is deadly. Try
He
throwing
can
your lightsaber from a
use the
safe
Force
distance.
to force push. He can also
Mace, the
throw his
power
lightsaber.
generator should be close. Destroy it, and the cannon should overload.
Almost got it all. Get it in the right spot. You can hit all of them in one go.
That takes care of the last anti-orbital cannon. The rest of the Jedi.
Okay, we'll have a couple more on foot sections. We'll do few little pieces with Anakin, and we're actually gonna skip another Mace Windu section.
Mace, I'll concentrate on the turrets. You take care of the rest.
She says take care of the rest, but if we wipe all these enemies out, the sooner she comes over and helps us. The main batch enemy. That was very... oh, not fast enough. So fast, these guys weren't here yet.
The gunships have dropped off some extra ammunition. Let's reload our concussion missiles
The
before we
on-foot
move out.
controls, like, you cannot
Sensors show enemy
refine
reinforcements
which
approaching.
direction you're
We
going.
need
Like,
to
if you want to
defend
make
the
like a
landing area.
slight corner, you're gonna miss. You're gonna get stuck on a wall. You're gonna hit some geometry there. This game is not as tight as like a Rogue Squadron or a Battlefield 2. Our goal here is to just take all these guys out. I wouldn't say there's auto-scrollers in this game, but there are a fair amount of escort missions. I like auto-scrollers.
That's the last of them.
This is Mace Windu. The area is secure. Commence operations.
Fortunately, there are
All right.
ways
All
to
transports
either
proceed to the arena.
shorten the escort
Must be careful.
or
Each transport carries dozens of Jedi Knights.
skip it entirely.
It would be a terrible tragedy if any of the transports are lost.
which we'll come up to that. I'd say, like, of all the Star Wars vehicle games that I run, this one has the most glitches, I guess, skips. Sequence breaks, maybe? There are these invisible walls that tell you can't go someplace.
Mace, you're straying from our
And
objective.
later in the game, we're
We need
going
stay on
to
target.
boost our way around some of those.
The transports are taking damage.
That'll
They
be fine.
need help.
Our partner here is trying to push them to go faster. They won't budge. The tank just isn't big enough. Perhaps if we used a bigger vehicle, something with a little more power, we could persuade them to go faster. One thing that's interesting in this game is there are power-ups. You can see this green power-up over here in this green box. That's a blaster power-up. Gives you super blasters. Just melts enemies. There's also invincibility power-up.
Proceed now.
There's the arena. But first, we'll have to take out that outpost.
This is what we have left to take out that spider droid and we're clear. Not bad. Hey, what's up, Alnak? How's it going? Oh, there is another Mace Windu on foot. Just kidding.
Make our way to one of those gunships. We must hurry.
You get about like 15-20 seconds. You gotta get to this public gunship over here. I love this one because when he's like getting shot at and like deflecting the blasters, his upper body just doesn't move, but his legs keep running.
Sir, we need to target the Techno-Union ships in the vicinity. Taking them out will prevent the enemy from escaping. Sir, there are more Techno-Union ships in the next valley. I've input the coordinates.
Public gunship is my favorite vehicle in any game that you get to play it. And it's because of this green laser. Most OP weapon in any Star Wars vehicle there is. It also has incredibly fast blasters and this barrage of missiles.
We must move on.
Times accidentally hit the first person camera swap because it's right next to the blasters.
More Techno-Union ships are lifting off.
Cool.
Sir, we've done it. All the Techno-Union ships have been destroyed. Sir, only the mobile assault cannons can take down those core ships. You have to defend them.
This game is just like a lot of explosions. And sometimes you're in the middle of it and you just can't see what's going on. We're good. Okay. We gotta protect these giant cannons here. Laser cannons. They're the only ones that can take down these core ships. These first couple levels.
Sir, our concentrated fire seems to be having an effect. The core ship should be down soon.
The Geonosis side of the campaign here
Sir, the core ship is going
is the
We should stay
tutorial,
clear.
I guess you'd say. Showing you the enemies. What you'll eventually have to be protecting most of the time. Multiple levels where you have to protect these cannon tanks here. spider droids are pretty strong. Health-wise and damage-wise. They also have a persistent laser which will just melt your shields and then your health. Take these guys out from distance.
Sir, this core ship is almost destroyed. Shouldn't be long now.
Hellfire droids just keep spawning.
Sir, that core ship is coming down. Brace for impact.
Alright. There's blaster power up over there. They want us to use it for this section. Wipe out these spider tanks. We are going to try to save it. Something else in mind. As soon as we see bonus objective complete, grab it. Got it. Because it'll spawn us into this boss battle here. On the pass. That way we get 2 sets of blasters in this boss battle instead of the 1. Alright, first mission of Renvar here. Got our favorite gunship back.
Sir, we need you to clear the area of all enemies before we can land.
Aggressive. Where are the guys? Where's the guy? There he is. Thank you. Be very liberal with your ammo because you're going to be constantly landing and dropping off troopers, and each time you land at the base there is a health and ammo refill. It doesn't refill your green laser, which is your special weapon. Sometimes it can't refill fast enough, unfortunately.
Anakin, a convoy of Republic troops is headed
A
back to the
convoy, you
base.
say?
Make sure they get here safely.
Where we would have to escort it? They aren't gonna take forever, are they? I don't have time for this. I really don't have time for this. So all that matters is this first one. If he gets where he needs to go, everyone else will follow.
Anakin, I'm picking up a squadron of enemy starfighters bearing towards you. Be careful.
What's great is they'll all catch up. Nice push. And again, we're kind of taking damage because we're ramming him. But when we land again, won't matter. Exactly going in the directions that I want him to go. The fastest push we've ever done, but it'll work. Pushed him into the base.
Anakin, the transports are almost here. But there's a Jedi sanctuary to the north, caught between us and the Separatist army. You must rescue the Jedi
That saves
there and return
like
them
2
before we
minutes.
evacuate.
Doing it optimally. Optimally? Yeah, saves a lot of time. This game first came out, I passed it up. Never got really great reviews from what I saw.
Sir, we can't land until you destroy all enemy defenses in the area.
But once I finally did play it, it was actually better than I expected it to be.
We're all set here, Commander. Ready for takeoff.
I've always been a big fan of the Starfighter, Star Wars Starfighter, and Jedi Starfighter games. After playing this, I was a bit surprised that I kind of skipped out on it.
Anakin, we need to
Alright.
protect the station until the
Last thing to
transports
do.
are clear.
The enemy is here. Protect the transports from these mortar tanks. We only have to protect this portion of the base. That's where the ships are.
The first
We don't really have to
transport
worry
is away.
about any
The
of
second transport is preparing
here
for
or them
takeoff.
destroying the base. Gonna be drop ships that periodically show up. Take them out before they land. Easy. Unlike the Rogue Squadron games, there's no stats or medals or anything like that.
The second transport is away. The last transport is prepping
But
for
they do have
takeoff.
bonus objectives in every level. And if you... Each level has 3. And the more you collect throughout the game, you unlock
The base is under heavy attack.
different
We need
multiplayer
assistance.
maps or characters to be in multiplayer, artwork, things like that.
The last transport has taken off.
Let's
get out of
get
here.
out of
We'll
here.
need to inform the Jedi Council that Renvar has fallen. They'll know what to do.
I know we skip them, but the cutscenes are genuinely pretty good. Alright, first speeder bike level here. This one's a bit tricky. Tricky to go fast.
One more to go.
Little shortcut there. Can't really ever get a lock on them because terrain is so messed up. Never seem to have enough boost. Oh, come on, really? That was the place. That was the one shot I wanted. Okay, we got him. I feel like there's always time to save on that level. We got a 116.
Our scouts have
My best is like a 107.
Master, I took the liberty of modifying the controls of your tank so you can issue orders during combat. Just use the controller's control pad. Each direction corresponds to a different squad command. For instance, if you want me to attack that turret, just press up while the target is selected.
So now we have commands for our squad mates here. Which is going to be super helpful when we fight some of these enemies that have a ton of health. Just direct them to attack our target.
Master, the first convoy is approaching. There's a spot over there we can hide. Master, we're in the open over here. We need to hide behind
What
that
a
jump to
hide.
maintain the element of surprise. Master, it looks like they know we're here. Master, my senses
This is
are
one of
picking
those
up enemy
moments where
reinforcements.
everything is just exploding. You're hoping you're not the one dying from it.
Master, the other...
Ooh, too far. The ship will also move under cutscenes. So like I was boosting there and I went past the exit that or the entrance that I was looking for. You just kept coasting under the cutscene. These things are surrounded by tanks. Really just need to take out the transport.
Changing targets. Nice shooting, Master. Now we need to find the other convoy.
Yeah, AATs are pretty strong in this game. We'll steal one later and we can wipe out an enemy base with it and see how well that goes.
targets. Changing targets. Locking on.
Alright, good stuff. That went well. Playing this on higher difficulties just kind of turns the enemies into bullet sponges. Not really a fun experience.
Master, the platoon is under attack from Separatist scouts. You need to
Okay, we're
assist
gonna
them.
start doing some
Another
sequence
squad
breaks
of
here.
fighter tanks heading down the hill.
Jump over this wall.
More tanks coming from the right.
We go over here.
Watch out, Master, it's a trap. Gun towers are hidden behind the wreckage. We need
Over
to take
this
them
wall.
out. Master, we're going to need to clear a path through these hulks. We're commencing fire now. Spiders and AATs directly ahead. The convoy should be able to take care of it. We should concentrate on the fighter tanks. Master, we should stay away from those spiders and concentrate our fire on the fighter tanks.
Alright, cool.
Motor tanks are firing on the platoon.
More
If they
ammo.
keep taking hits like this, we're finished.
Here is
We've
the
got to take them out.
invincibility power.
Master, I'm picking up 2 massive fighter waves entering the area. One from
Now
the
we're gonna
left,
break
one from the
this
right.
wall
We're going to
early.
need to hold them off. Master, the excavation site is crawling with fighter tanks and spiders. The path is too narrow. The task force can only proceed in a single file. What do you want to do?
I'll proceed ahead and clear the way.
All right, I'll stay here with the
What am I
convoy
doing?
and guard the
Where'd we
entrance.
go? So one thing that happened while we were doing those breaks were, I don't know how to describe it. We didn't actually go out of bounds, but the game kind of thinks we went out of bounds. So in the next section, we're going to have a problem targeting certain enemies. Yeah, we're not able to like target all of the enemies we're targeting because the game thinks, I don't know what it thinks, but we broke it.
This is Beta Squadron. The way is clear. We are moving into the excavation site.
Master, the generator is down, but we need to take out the fuel bays on that crane. Beta Squadron will assist.
Of course we can target the Hellfire droids. But if we just get point blank to some of these enemies... Misses.
One fuel bay down, one to go. Master, the crane and generator are both destroyed. Now we just need to take care of the remaining enemy units.
But because we can't target them, we also can't tell our companions to target them either.
I sense something.
another boss. This guy is legitimately terrifying. Shoots these seeker missiles. It's just wave after wave of them. Easy enough to take down with enough missiles. One of the final bosses in the game, you have to fight two of these together.
The entire site.
We're going to try our best to skip them.
You won't be needing your lightsaber.
Aren't you Jedi supposed to be able to
No,
use
somehow
the Force
Anakin
in
got
times like
captured
this?
by Dooku.
Anakin, the command droid has your lightsaber. Use your powers
Force
to get
push
it.
to break
We can
out of their
escape on
gate
those stacks over
and
there. But
get
we
our
should try to free
lightsaber
the
back.
others first.
Lovely animations here.
Anakin, let's get out of here.
And we're going to get on our step
Follow
and
me.
pretend we're in Return of the Jedi. Trying to run away from this, like, pinkish purple explosion coming in from behind us. That's, wasn't ideal, but it worked. Things don't exactly turn on a dime. Everything's kind of floaty. As you can see, we've been making pretty great time, but you still can't run away from... Oh, there's a ton of damage right there. That's... Okay.
Anakin, stick close. There's a ravine up ahead.
Health shouldn't be a big deal, but who knows? It's a marathon. Anything and everything will happen.
We're almost at the edge of the forest.
Just a little further.
That's a new lap record. That was genuinely very good. That might have been one of my best on that one. Alright, so our friend here has put us on this weird dinosaur looking thing. It's got blasters on the back. We have massive grenades that we can throw out. And we have this giant ion blast. Here.
Anakin, we can't let that patrol get back to the comm
Basically,
center.
it wipes out any machine in single hit.
Anakin, we can't let that patrol get back to the comm center.
I'm supposed to throw a grenade there. I did. Easy. He's not making it back. Good. Power up. There, got the power. Basically, this section on level is just trying to get all of these enemies killed as fast as possible. The sooner you get into their zone, the sooner they activate, you can kill them. Right behind me, game.
This patrol is isolated from the others.
There, look at that. The Republic, if the rebels had weapons like this, nobody would stand a chance.
I'll have this thing up and... Let's go. The comm outpost is just over that hill.
Walk right up to a tank and blast it. So we're sneaking into the base. We gotta get the comms.
There's the communication satellite. You can send the distress call from there.
Don't alert the base yet. As fun as that might be. We have more on foot Anakin. I try to avoid throwing the lightsaber because sometimes he just randomly picks an enemy to throw it at and it can just like completely turn you around. Alright. Grab the helmet. They'll be fine.
I sent a message to the
Good run,
Republic
Anakin.
fleet. They're on their way.
Alright, let's get out of here.
It's gonna be a lot harder than getting in.
It's like one-shot AATs. With the cannon.
They powered up the force field gate. We need to destroy their power generators to bring it back down.
Out the door. Come on. Let all the staff shoot me. Deal.
Now that the Separatists know we're here, they'll be sending their... Anakin, make sure you spring the trap to block the wave of attackers from reaching the village.
So now we gotta defend the Wookiee village. Ooh, excuse me. Get our dinosaur friend back. Spiders, you say?
Now let's clean up the
downtown.
rest of these attackers and move on to the next track.
Kill all the enemies in the area though before we can.
The Separatists are moving in on the second location. We better get moving.
Level's kind of nuts, but in a good way. Need this. We don't have to kill these guys this time. Run past and shoot what's in our way. I like how small these super battle droids are though. They should be the same size as Anakin, and Anakin is sitting on top of the dinosaur thing here. Like 6 feet taller than them.
Good shot! That's the last one. Now we need to make sure they don't get back to the Wookiee village. There'll be more forces coming. You sure the Republic fleet is on its way?
Trust me, they're coming.
I'm really happy in the Kessel Run this year that we got to add so many new games and new runs. Now it's just going to be a relentless onslaught of those enemies here.
There's a mortar tank on the ridge.
Can you get out of my way?
Take it out.
Get it. Get pushed around by all the enemies. Sean Bond. Soon we're gonna draw them all away. Spiders. I can't quite that bad. That's fine. Timing's a little off. But to make it always seem like you're in the action, the enemies just kind of go where you're at. So if you just kind of hang out over in this area.
The Republic Army just entered the system. They should be touching down soon.
They'll all find their way back over here.
Target locked.
The real goal is to take out all of these mortar tanks.
Target locked.
Get a good lock on it. Over here. Can't really go past this one. Not working out super well. So many targets in my face.
Target locked.
Can't really hit the thing anyway. Killed that one, huh?
Attacking designated target. Target locked. Target locked.
There we go. But we're not done yet. Got another boss.
Anakin, let's push forward and find out where this army
Fortunately,
is
this
coming.
level or this game has good checkpoints. Like even if you die, you just continue to restart, and you'll end up at a pretty decent checkpoint.
Master, what is that thing?
I'm not sure, but it can't be good. We've got to destroy that thing. Spread out. I'll try to distract it. Anakin, it's powering up its main cannons.
Now, there's 8 little cannons here on the ship that shoot these white balls. They get a beat on you, they cause a ton of damage. We're waiting for the center section to open up. We sat on that cutscene to let it open, so it saves some time. Can I? Okay. A great we've done better. Let's say that. You can one cycle it, which I've never been able to do, but it's super tight timing missile usage. Like, as soon as you run out of missiles, you have to get that pickup and not miss a beat when shooting the target. Okay. The harvester basically wipes out all life. That can't be good. Oh, Jedi figured out what they want to do on Red Bar. So here we go. Separatists have built bases, fuel depots. Let's block this. They know what they're doing sometimes. Jump that wall. It's a bit faster than actually shooting it. That cutscene there is a good visual on like how you move throughout cutscene. The momentum carries you. Another one of those. Kill all the enemies. Super blasters. Love those. Everything in your way. What? Oh. Guy. Seriously? Sometimes I just don't
The
know
walkers are still intact.
how many guys are coming. This thing is also one of my favorite vehicles in the game. Precursor to the ATST. Got an incredibly strong laser. Like 3-shot a tank. Has regenerating mortar missiles. I get 3 of them though. And it has a regenerating shield. It's kind of like walking into trouble. I haven't used the shield yet, but we will. Don't worry.
Your target is that Separatist fuel depot. Take it out, and be careful not to be too close when that thing explodes.
Okay. Now just survive till the cutscene. Survive till the cutscene.
Good job, Anakin. With their fuel supplies disrupted. Anakin, we need you to shut down this enemy outpost and cut off the supply of enemy reinforcements.
Transfer the vehicles back.
Nice shooting, Padawan. The outpost is destroyed. Proceed to the next nav point. Anakin, those enemy transports are attempting to escape. Dissuade them, will you?
Got better things to do. probably my least favorite level in the game, though. Mostly for the next section. Like, you'll see there will be a cutscene and like a change of venue.
Anakin, we're trying to shut down the enemy command center, but those turrets are giving us trouble. You need to help us take out those turrets. Anakin, there's only a handful of turrets left. Keep at it. Good job. I'm
a whole
deploying
lot of
gunships
backtracking.
now to take care of the rest of the command center. Proceed to the next nav point. Anakin, there's an enemy convoy on the move toward the Jedi Monument. You must destroy them before they reach the area, or our forces will be overwhelmed. The enemy convoy has been destroyed.
Well done.
Well done.
Alright, here's the section I dislike the most.
Anakin, we are making our final...
Here's another one where we can persuade our tanks to move a little bit faster into position. You have to be careful though, we don't want him to get too far out there, otherwise he's sitting duck. The other enemies.
Anakin, I'm picking up 2 enemy transports entering the area. They're dropping off enemy reinforcements.
This is where the Hellfire droids are the main things. We'll just demolish these guys. Halo. This is a level where your green laser does not fill up fast enough. You never have enough. We weren't super aggressive with the persuasion. It can be the fastest mission, but keep them alive.
Sir, we've lost a walker.
Anakin, that dropship is deploying too many enemy reinforcements. Protect the mobile assault cannons while they take it out.
Fortunately, some of these missiles that you fire actually like go to separate targets.
Only the mobile assault cannons can take down those scroll ships. You have to defend them.
taking out these fuel ships or whatever. If there's enemies around it, it'll wipe out all the enemies nearby. Keeps dying. You guys keep dying? Did we lose a cannon too? We lost a cannon? How did we lose a cannon? That's not good. That was super early to lose a cannon.
Enemy core ship at 50% hull, sir. Sir, we've lost a walker.
We're gonna lose a lot of time on this level because obviously we're doing half the damage. Kinda sucks. It's really weird and random. Alright. That's why I don't like this level. It's so unpredictable. I feel like you do everything right. No goes wrong. Last part here. For some reason, created more specters.
That seems to have an effect.
The only way you can kill them is killing their sarcophagus. We lost like a minute on the level. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Moving on.
This is Bravo 4. I'm picking up a wave of enemy tanks approaching from the crater entrance.
Basically, we just gotta defend this dropship here. They're gonna throw some mortar tanks at us. Hellfire droids, lots of battle tanks. Mostly interested in these. Check out those moves. Thanks. Alright, now we're just gonna clean it up.
Concentrating fire.
Nice, that went
Good
pretty
job,
well.
Anakin.
The convoy is moving out.
Back in our favorite walker here. Fortunately, you can't persuade these guys
Watch your
with this
fire,
walker.
sir.
So we're just gonna try to walk as fast as we can past them. I really don't know why we're using anything other than this thing, because you can just stand in one spot and kill enemies all day instead of sliding around on that tank.
We're being shelled by mortars. Convoy 1 bail out. I repeat, bail out. We cannot
That
advance
guy.
until you clear out those mortar tanks. Perhaps if you hit them from long range with your doom. The convoy is on the move. Sensors picking up an enemy squadron
Mortars.
approaching up ahead. Sir, more enemy units approaching from behind. Sir, more fighter tanks approaching directly ahead. Sir, I spot 3 spider droids on my sensors moving the blocker. Use your mortar to take them out.
Sometimes I'm so far away the mortars miss. Okay.
Sensors picking up 3 AATs blocking the path ahead. They could be trouble.
Hey, hey. Go like that, you get kind of stuck on something.
The convoy has reached the shield generator complex. Deploying engineers. The entrance should be open momentarily.
Your convoy's not really much of a threat to get destroyed. You let those enemy tanks ride their butt for a while, and pick off what, like a quarter, about a third of the health.
will lower the shield.
There are 4 generators on this facility that we're working on here. Kind of a drag, we gotta walk down there and blow it up. The slowest vehicle. It's like that guy's so bad. Of course you can't like shoot him from developers. I mean, who doesn't like blasting? You can't go backwards. That wall there, you just have to go forwards. Fortunately, you're never in any real threat of dying. Yeah, next is an MMO speedrun. The Old Republic is a popular speedrun. Last one.
Master, phase 1 is complete. The shield.
Got through it. Okay. Yeah, for the MMO, they do specific like story missions. How you want to describe it? Alright, this level's fun. It's just chaos. Shoot everything in this mission. Leave nothing standing. There we go.
The area is clear. Your
It doesn't matter if
forces
you use up all your missiles, because you're gonna get them back right here. Into the drop zone. Yeah, the Old Republic is, it's a good speedrun. I'm gonna be honest, I played it for a little bit, but I do not know what they have got going on in that run. Enough of it. Make any sense.
Sir, we need you to clear the area of all enemies before we can land.
Look. We got it. We gotta send these engineers
Sir, our sensors show multiple
into the
enemy
base,
units
and
approaching.
they'll drop
You're
the
gonna have
shields
to cover
for
us
us.
until we get inside.
Because it takes so long to charge, I try to conceal or conserve as much laser if possible. Facility, quite a bit of help. Just unload everything you've got. Lasers, missiles,
waiting for you at the pickup zone.
green laser. Take it down.
We're all set here, Commander. Ready for takeoff.
Got one more to do. Alright. Wipe them out.
Sir, we're picking up enemy tanks moving on our position. We're going to need some
Cover
cover fire.
Could like kill those the bases that release these guys. Guys, how you doing? Been there yet? Alright.
Sir, we've disabled the internal shield and we are out of the area. It's in your hands now.
Good
Sir, all the
job.
power farms are down. You're clear to take out the installation.
Nice.
Master Windu, phase 2 is complete.
That went pretty well. Alright, I think we got 2 levels left. This is the last long level. And we're gonna make it shorter by a couple minutes. And then we have the final boss level. got a couple out of bounds tricks coming up. This is the level, at the end of the level, you fight 2 of those big proto destroyers, what they really are. We are going to try to skip that. Okay. The hanger. Okay. Got one more hanger at the other end of this canyon here. Getting that invincibility is kind of pointless. The thing moves so slow, you really only fight this guy. And I guess you can fight a couple of these guys, but they're not going to really damage you, so... Kind of like, why? I could see if you were like the hover tank or whatever, and maybe you could get here in time. Alright.
Job, Master Windu.
Now we're the hover tank. Save that later. We have to defend more transports. Shocked. Yeah, so far sitting on the butt. Go fuel and reload here. I'm gonna try really hard to get out of bounds on this level here, but we can't do it quite yet. A certain queue that we're waiting for. Just a second here, and some dropships are gonna drop some spider droids. Here they are.
dropping off supplies near your location.
Oh, in another minute or so, there's going to be another spider droid drop-off. After that drop-off, take-off. Kind of like a chic Wookiee village level, where if you leave the enemies will just follow you. They won't attack your group. That's a great time for blasters. Second set of spiders.
Sir, we're dropping off supplies near your location.
Oh, good, got it. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's try this. Here we go.
Mace, you're
No,
straying from
come on.
our objective. We need to stay on target.
Got it, okay. Good stuff. But this is the arena where you would fight the two big destroyer ships. Give you some blaster power-ups, there's some ammo refills.
Sir, we're dropping
Then,
off supplies near your location.
after you defeat them, you have a Mace Windu section in this area. But we go over here and destroy the thing that we're supposed to destroy. Like, the entire scaling and everything in this section completely changes. Like, you become miniature. Like, this grass is like trees. Like, however the game does it to save memory. It's very funny. And then that console thing that I blew up is Mace has to go inside this depot facility and through all these tunnels to get to that thing. But it hasn't spawned yet, and so we can blow it up, and
One factory
once they
down,
take out the
one
second
to go.
factory, like just now,
That
then it
takes care of
instantly
the
beats the game,
factories.
or the
We
level.
can make our push toward the
You saw
city
those two
gates.
enemies there, we're gonna skip them. And it thinks we're Mace Windu, and we're done. That skip saves, phew, like 3-4 minutes.
Anakin, I sense the dark side growing in.
And now, for the final trick of the game, go out of bounds here. Well, that was, I got sent. That's all we wanted to do. So you boost into that wall, which has got a little bit of a ramp to it, and it'll bounce you up, and you hold the right strafe button, and you can slide right over the collision detection there. Go out of bounds. I like to use this moon as my target. Let's follow the moon. Go to the city here. Once you get to the city, you turn right a little bit, kind of aim for the weapon power up. You can see the boss over here. This level is like a 10-minute level. You go through all these city streets, you fight wave after wave of enemies, blah 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 blah.
Weapons locking on.
Get our squad mates here to help us out.
Weapons locking on.
Good stuff. That's not the final boss. Here's the thing with this guy, though. Because we went out of bounds and did what we did, we won't be able to target some of its defenses, which need to be destroyed in order to kill its core. So we gotta take an intentional death here to reset all of the information. And hopefully we can one-cycle all phases of the thing.
I can teach you to harness the power of the force around you, making you immune to the Dark Reaper's effects for a short time. Destroy the energy cores to disable the Reaper's shields.
Yeah, nice. This guy sucks though. It's like super difficult to avoid laser. It's faster than you are. You have to use boost. You don't get a lot of boost.
Target the Reaper's cannons.
Get that? Maybe I got that. Okay. 2 more phases.
Destroy the Harvester bays.
Alright, there we go. There's the core. Nice. And that, not quite time yet. The final cutscene starts playing. And that's time.
You've grown more powerful.
I only did what I had to. For the Republic.
Be careful, Anakin. If you do not control the power inside you, it will consume you.
I know what I'm doing.
Be mindful of your tone, my Padawan. Do not forget that you are still but a learner.
I will keep that in mind. Master.
Master Windu, the Separatists have completely withdrawn from the system. We are in position to move into the Murgoshire system.
And Count Dooku.
No sign of him yet, sir.
Keep looking.
Yes, sir.
This battle may have turned the tide of the war.
Won the battle we have. But far from over, this war is.
So yeah, that's the Clone Wars. Little underknown Star Wars game, but pretty decent if you're into these kind of games. I definitely would recommend at least a playthrough. Yeah. Pretty ahead of schedule, aren't we? See here. You beat it. The save file doesn't have all of the bonuses unlocked, which is unfortunate actually, because I really planned for this. But if you get all the bonuses, you can unlock Yoda here as the Jedi Master. You get to play with him, and they have some survival multiplayer. Control zone. What's the one? Oh, Conquest, I think. No. No, the Academy. That's right. Kind of cool because you can pick what vehicle you want.
Wave 1 commencing.
It's just like, I don't know, 30 waves or something. But obviously this thing is a tank. And then they drop points for you, and pretty cool. Could be considered, you could speedrun this, I guess. It's pretty hard. They bring out like all the bosses. Excuse me. Whew. Sneeze.
Wave 1 complete. Wave 2 commencing.
But yeah, so it looks like our next runners are available. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it to intermission. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow morning, first run of the morning, with Shadows of the Empire, 100%. Should be interesting. And then on Sunday I have another. No one's ever speedrun it before. Star Wars Episode 1, Obi-Wan's Adventure for the Game Boy Color, which I'm excited to show that one off. So sit tight, guys, and we'll be right back.